The multiple intelligence theory. The baby root grows down into the soil to form the roots of new plants. Germination of seeds. Plants produce many seeds. Not all of these seeds grows into plants. Only those seeds which get favorable conditions for their growth develop into new plants. The process in which seeds grows into baby plant or seeding under the right growing condition is called germination. Germination of a seed is also called sprouting of seed. When a seed sprouts or germinates, the embryo grows into new plant. Seeds need oxygen from the air to breathe and germinate. Seeds absorb water and start germinating. The absorbed water makes the stored food inside the seed soft and usable by embryo and also help to break up the seed coat. Seeds germinate only when there is right amount of warmth or sunlight. Science comes alive. Aim: to study germination of seeds. Material: clay pot, tin can, soil, dhania. Method: take a clay pot or a tin can with a wide mouth. Make a small hole at the bottom of the can. Fill the can with soil. Put 4 or 5 seeds of the same kind like in the soil and press gently. What happens to the seed? What did you learn? Why do animals move? What do living things need to survive? What are cells? Name a plant which shows movement when touched. Name some plants which reproduce through spores. Fact 5. Red honeysuckle tree disperses its seed in response to fire. Odds. There is a tulasi plant in a pot with a lot of seeds. The pot next to the contains only soil. After a few days, small plants of tulasi are seen in the pot which had only soil. Name the possible agent involved in the dispersal of tulasi seeds. Dispersal of seeds. When many seeds fall into the soil very close to each other, they do not get enough air, water and sunlight to germinate. Hence, they are unable to grow into new plants. The seeds needs to be scattered far and wide away from each other and from the plant to grow well. This scattering or spreading of seeds away from each other or from the parent plant is called dispersal of seeds. Agent of seeds dispersal. In nature, seeds are dispersed with the help of wind, water and animals. The wind, water and animals which helps in the dispersal are called agent of seed dispersal. Let us study about the ways the seeds are dispersed. Dispersal by wind. Wind helps to disperse seeds which are small and light. Plants which use wind for seed dispersal produces enormous amount of seeds at a time. This ensures that at least some of seeds get blown to area where the conditions are favorable for seed germination. Seeds dispersed by the wind may have one of the following structure which help in the dispersal. Special thin hair-like structures help the wind to carry the seeds. Seeds of cotton and dandelion have hair-like structures. Dispersible by water. Water helps in the dispersal of seeds of plants which grows in water or near water bodies. Plants like water lily and lotus which grows in water have light seeds which float on the water. These seeds are carried to long distance by water. Seeds of palm, coconut trees which are found on which are also dispersed by water. Dispersible by bird, animals and humans. Humans, animals and birds helps to disperse seeds of plants in many ways. Seeds of some plants like guava and berries are also eaten by animals and birds along with the fruit. These seeds are not digested by the animals and they are passed out to the body unharmed as waste. These seeds give rise to a new plant under favorable conditions. The fruit and seeds may have hooks, thorns or sticky hair by which they can attach themselves to the body of animals or humans. These fruits and seeds are then carried by humans or animals away from the parent plant. New plants grow from these seeds at distant places. Fact 5. For most plants, autumn is the time of the year when seeds are released and dispersed. What did you learn? Name any two seeds dispersed by water, wind. What are the various agents of seed dispersal? Write the function of hooks, thorn or stick hair possessed by fruits or seeds. Crops. Plants of the same kind grown at the place are called crops. Crops are generally grown in large quantities. The practice of growing crops in large quantities for food and other purpose is called agriculture. Three main types of crops are grown by side are food crops, fiber crops and oil products. Food crops. These crops provides us with food, examples rice, wheat, maize, sugarcane, etc. Fiber crops. They provide us the fiber to make cloth, example cotton, jute, hemp, etc. Oil producing crops. They provide us with oil for cooking and other purpose, examples peanut, mustard, groundnut, etc. In India, there are two types of crops based on the season in which they grow. They are Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Kharif crops. Crops that are grown during the summer season are called Kharif crops. This includes rice, jowar, maize, pulses, cotton, groundnut, onion, tomato, pumpkin, garlic are some vegetables which grow well in the summer season. Fruits like mango, apricot, peach, watermelon, muskmelon also grow well in summer. Rabi crops. Crops that are grown during the winter season are called Rabi crops. Wheat, barley, gram are Rabi crops. Peas, carrot, radish are Rabi vegetable. Apple, pomegranate and berries are fruits which grow well in winter. Growing healthy crops. The steps are following by farmers to grow healthy crops are the following. First, selection and preparation of soil. Soil which is suitable for the growth of particular crop is selected. The soil is then prepared by plugging before sowing the seeds. Plugging loosens the soil and allows the roots of crops to penetrate into the soil. Good quality seeds are selected for sowing. Adding manure and fertilizer. Manure and fertilizer should be added regularly to the soil to make soil more fertile and to give a good and increased harvest. Irrigation. The supply of water to crop is called irrigation. Normally crops are irrigated by artificial means like pipes, dams and canals. Crops should be given adequate amount of water at the right time to encourage healthy growth. Production of crops. Crops have to be protected against weeds, birds, animals, insects, and microbes. Weeds can be removed either manually or by using certain chemicals. Birds and rodents like rats and squirrels should be kept away from the field using barbed wire fences. Insecticides and pesticides are sprayed on crops to protect them from harmful insects and pests like grasshoppers, locusts, and plant lice. Chemicals must be sprayed to destroy microbes like bacteria, which causes serious diseases in growing crops. Harvesting and storage. Harvesting is cutting of crops after they have matured. Crops are harvested either manually or with the help of machines. Think aloud. Have you ever seen a scarecrow? What does it do? Fact 5. Weeds are unwanted plants which compete with the growth crop for the soil nutrient. The harvest crop must be stored carefully. Damage to grain and seeds. The grains and seeds are protected from moisture by storing them in airtight containers. Keywords. Microscope. An instrument used to see very small things which cannot be seen with the naked eye. Reproduction. The process by which living things produce a young one like themselves. Species. A group of living organisms consist of similar individuals. Embryo. The young one developing inside the seed of plant. Kharif crop. Crops grown in the summer season. Rabi crops. Crops grown in the winter season.